Intermittent fasting has emerged as one of the most effective and natural methods to stimulate autophagy, offering significant benefits for both weight control and overall metabolic health. By creating regular periods of nutrient withdrawal, intermittent fasting activates a cellular response that mimics evolutionary survival mechanisms. When food intake pauses, the body shifts its focus from growth and storage to maintenance and repair. This shift triggers autophagy, the internal recycling system that allows cells to break down and repurpose damaged components, clear out waste, and adapt to energy scarcity. Far from being a mere survival tactic, this process helps optimize metabolism, reduce fat accumulation, and improve energy efficiency. The connection between intermittent fasting and autophagy is especially important for weight management. During fasting, the depletion of available glucose causes insulin levels to drop, which in turn activates pathways like AMPK and inhibits mTOR, two key regulators of autophagy. As this process unfolds, fat cells begin to release stored triglycerides, which are then broken down into fatty acids and ketones for fuel. Autophagy supports this transition by clearing out dysfunctional mitochondria and promoting the formation of new, more efficient ones. This not only enhances fat burning but also helps maintain lean muscle mass and cellular health during weight loss. Unlike simple calorie restriction, intermittent fasting encourages metabolic flexibility, the ability of the body to switch between burning glucose and fat depending on availability. Many people with obesity or insulin resistance struggle with this flexibility. Their cells are locked into constant glucose dependence, which promotes hunger, fatigue, and poor energy management. By routinely stimulating autophagy through fasting, the body relearns how to tap into fat stores efficiently, reducing overall fat mass without the crash and rebound effect of typical dieting. This is a key reason why intermittent fasting often leads to sustainable weight loss rather than short-term results followed by regain. Another benefit of this practice lies in its effect on inflammation and insulin sensitivity. Autophagy helps remove inflammatory mediators and damaged organelles that would otherwise fuel metabolic dysfunction. In turn, this reduction in cellular stress improves insulin signaling and lowers the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and cardiovascular disorders. Studies have shown that even relatively short fasting windows, such as 14 to 16 hours, can increase autophagic activity and begin to reverse markers of insulin resistance in overweight individuals. These changes not only support fat loss but also enhance how well the body handles nutrients when food is reintroduced. Importantly, intermittent fasting also appears to improve the quality of weight loss. Rather than simply reducing total body weight, fasting promotes a healthier body composition by encouraging fat loss while preserving lean tissue. This is particularly beneficial for aging individuals, where loss of muscle mass can be a concern. When autophagy is engaged alongside mild caloric deficit and physical activity, it becomes easier to retain strength and function even as fat stores are reduced. The overall effect is a more balanced, resilient metabolism that responds better to real-world challenges like stress, exercise, or shifts in diet. That said, intermittent fasting is not a one-size-fits-all solution. While most people benefit from the metabolic reset that fasting provides, individuals with certain medical conditions, high stress loads, or histories of disordered eating should approach it carefully and with professional guidance. Overly long fasting periods or erratic eating patterns can create hormonal imbalances or lead to binge-restrict cycles that undermine metabolic health. The goal is not to starve the body, but to create regular windows of metabolic rest that allow repair processes like autophagy to do their work. What makes intermittent fasting so powerful is its simplicity and adaptability. It doesn't require counting every calorie or eliminating specific foods. Instead, it encourages a rhythm that aligns with the body's natural cycles, periods of intake followed by periods of renewal. Within this rhythm, autophagy emerges as a key player, helping to clear metabolic clutter, boost energy efficiency, and regulate fat storage in a sustainable way. For many, this shift brings not just weight loss, but greater vitality, sharper mental focus, and a renewed sense of control over long-term health. In this light, intermittent fasting becomes more than a dietary strategy. It becomes a metabolic reset button, harnessing the body's ancient, intelligent systems to support modern health goals. Through the gentle activation of autophagy, it offers a path toward lasting weight control that is biologically grounded, flexible, and deeply restorative.